What if the entire cryptocurrency market was worth $100 trillion? It sounds like a number from science fiction, but a top analyst, Raoul Pal from Real Vision, is seriously predicting it could happen within the next decade. And if it does, the math behind what that means for XRP is absolutely staggering. We're not talking about small gains. We're talking about a price target that would completely redefine the wealth of everyone holding it today. But there's one critical factor that will determine everything, and it's the one thing XRP has struggled with for years. It's market dominance. Let's break this down with some simple numbers. The entire crypto market right now is valued at about $4 trillion. Raoul Pal believes that due to mass adoption and what he calls debasement of traditional currencies, this figure could explode to $100 trillion by around 2034. That's a 25x increase from where we are today. Now, if that rising tide lifts all boats, where does XRP specifically end up? The answer depends entirely on its market share, or what we call dominance. Today, XRP's dominance sits at 4.55%. This means that out of the total $4 trillion crypto market, XRP makes up about $182 billion of it, which is why its price is around $3. Now, here's the simple math. If the total market hits $100 trillion and XRP simply maintains its current 4.55% dominance, its market cap will be $4.55 trillion. But, and this is a massive but, we have to account for the future supply of XRP. Ripple's escrow system is slowly releasing tokens. Estimates suggest the total circulating supply could be around 81.81 billion tokens by 2034. Therefore, if you divide that future market cap of $4.55 trillion by the future supply of 81.81 billion tokens, you get a price of approximately $55.61 per XRP. That is a phenomenal gain from the current price. It would represent a life-changing return for investors and put XRP among the top 10 most valuable assets in the world. Therefore, the real question isn't just if the total market will grow, it's if XRP can hold or even regain its market share. And this is where the critical analysis comes in. You see, XRP's dominance hasn't always been this low. Back in the 2017 bull run, its dominance skyrocketed to over 31%. That's 7 times higher than it is today. If the total market hit $100 trillion and XRP somehow recaptured even half of that previous glory, say 15% dominance, the numbers become almost unbelievable. A 15% share of a $100 trillion market is a $15 trillion market cap for XRP. Do the math. $15 trillion divided by 81.81 billion tokens is over $183 per XRP. And if it ever got back to its peak dominance of 31%, that would imply a price well over $400. Now, this is a speculative exercise, of course. The key factors that will determine if this is even remotely possible are the things the XRP community talks about every day. The outcome of Ripple's ongoing partnerships, the potential for an XRP ETF, and the final resolution of the SEC lawsuit. Positive developments on these fronts could be the catalyst that helps XRP not just ride the wave of a growing market, but actually capture a larger piece of the pie. So, while a $55 price target from simply maintaining dominance is incredible, the real, mind-blowing potential lies in XRP's ability to increase its market share. It's a story of 2 levers. One is the overall market growing, which Raoul Pal is very bullish on, and the other is XRP specifically proving its utility to the world and winning back its status. If both of those things happen, the numbers we're looking at are beyond most people's wildest dreams.